I'm working for this
Stop
family.
it!
I'm working for this family. Honey.
What do you mean?
Hold this.
Are you not ashamed?
You are home. Help your daughter. That's what you should be doing. Help your daughter. What? Huh? That's why I'm paying the school fees and taking care of this house. Come on.
You know
Help
what?
your daughter.
I'll just go and finish what I was cooking in the kitchen. Oh. What? Sometimes it's okay to fail. Big auntie, continue.
Why you people?
Sister Fiona, continue from where you stopped.
Why are you leaving?
Bye-bye.
You too, you want to leave?
Yes. You help me now. Bye.
You see this one? Come here. It's not finished.
No.
We'll move to the next one. I don't know that one. It's not a crime. You know when last I was in primary school? What?
No, help me.
Go and help your mother in the kitchen. Don't worry. We'll come back to it.
Okay.
I won't even front. The moment I saw Scarlet Gomez on the thumbnail for this movie, I just clicked. Ruth Kadiri also acted in this movie. I just went for it right away. In case you're just wondering what I'm talking about, like you can already tell, we're going to be talking about the movie Surrogate by Ruth Kadiri in today's review. So yeah, let's get right into it. In case you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I love that you keep coming back to check what I'm up to on this space. Please like this video whilst you're at it, and if you're seeing my channel, my name, you're hearing my voice for the first time, welcome. I really hope you stay. Please consider subscribing to the channel and consider liking this video as well. It helps a lot. Yeah, and check out my other reviews. I have reviews on other movies by Ruth Kadiri and other Nollywood movies and web series and TV shows. So yeah, knock yourself out on this channel. It's fun here. So yeah, this is a movie by Ruth Kadiri, and I mentioned that at the beginning of this review that immediately I saw Scarlet Gomez on it, I clicked on it. If you're familiar with the popular TV show Wura, then you know. Is it Wura or Wura? Yeah, the popular TV show Wura, then you would know Scarlet Gomez. I just didn't watch that show because the episodes were just, it was a lot for me to take in. It was a lot. But if you've seen Wura, let me know in the comments so I'll know you're familiar with Scarlet Gomez. So yes, this movie Surrogate, it tells the story, the lives of this individual whose life got jeopardized due to a situation, basically. So, we got introduced to Ruth Kadiri's character and Scarlet Gomez's character and Eddie Watson character at the early stage of this movie. We saw the three of them. I mean, first of all, got to see Christabel and Fiona played by Ruth Kadiri and Scarlet Gomez respectively, and we saw how they looked very close. They looked really good. They looked very close, very comfortable in each other's environment, and we saw Christabel's child as well. When their character were introduced to us, first of all thought that they were siblings. I'm talking about Fiona and Christabel. It was later we discovered that they are actually neighbors who live next to each other. Christabel and Nathan happen to be married to each other. They have a daughter, and later on we saw Ruth Kadiri's character go to the hospital, and we heard their conversation around Ruth Kadiri's character. That's Christabel and Nate trying for a second child, but with the things we heard Christabel say to the doctor, she wasn't in a rush to have a second baby. They were fine with it. It looks like they had medical issues trying to have a second child. And with the way the conversation went, it looks like they struggled a bit to even have their first baby. Regardless of the fact that Fiona and Christabel are not related in any way, or Fiona and Nate were not related in any way. Fiona is this young girl who, has always wanted a family of her own, not like maritally, but like a family where she can be like a sister or a auntie to somebody. And with where the dialogues went in this movie, we got a backstory as to how she lost her sister, she lost her cousin. So she's basically the only person remaining for her mom in her family, so she didn't get to enjoy what family time looked like or bonding with family and everything. But indirectly, she's getting that from Christabel's family with her husband and her kids. So we would see her always come around to play with the kid, do her assignments, bond with Christabel, say hi to Nate. They looked like they were related, but they were actually not related. Everything was good and nice until Fiona got attacked by her partner at the middle of the night, and Nate happened to be the only one at home alone. So he heard the noise and rushed to Fiona's apartment and rescued her from a partner who was trying to hurt her. And when he was able to rescue her, the guy ran away, and Nate was like, "Okay, I don't think it's right for you to remain in this house. It's possible that he comes back. So let's go to my house. I'll take care of you. Tomorrow morning, we'll file a police report just for you to be safe and all that." And when he got back to his own place, that's his marital home, just next door, he was like, "Oh, would you, if you, in case you're finding it hard to sleep, would you want something to drink or eat, just to be able to pass time and fall asleep?" And before I knew it, I saw them drinking alcohol. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? What happened to snacks from the fridge? What happened to orange juice? What happened to even water? Why are people drinking alcohol in the middle of the night after such an interesting incident has happened? I get that it's chaotic, it's serious, and to Fiona, this is not the first time that it happened. So it wasn't even like she was in a shock. So why are you drinking alcohol? And they drank alcohol, they got tipsy, they got drunk, and one thing led to another, and they slept together. That was the beginning of everything. That was the beginning of the madness. When Christabel came back the next morning, because her husband told her what had happened with Fiona and her partner at the middle of the night. Christabel was so concerned. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, she's tired. Have we gone to the police station? Oh my God, poor lady, blah, blah, blah. But she didn't know what had gone down. When morning came, Fiona and Nate, they were covered with guilt and regret and shame. Fiona, most especially, she was so sorry. She was so regretful and so remorseful of what had happened, but the deed has already been done. So, with all this thing, even Fiona had to pack her bag for a month and left. Christabel was concerned, where did she go to? But she was thinking because of the incident that had happened, that was why she disappeared. Her husband too was covered with guilt. She could tell that her husband was absent-minded, something was wrong, but she didn't just expect to connect the dots to get to that point of her husband sleeping with their neighbor. So, when Fiona came back, then they discovered that Fiona was pregnant. She was a month gone. That was where Nate's selfish needs kicked in, and he told Fiona that they had to get rid of the baby. Fiona was like, her cousin has gotten rid of the baby before and she died in the process. Her sister has done the same and she died. So it's feeling like a family thing right now. She doesn't want to try the same thing and go with it, like, who would care for her mom and everything, and she doesn't even want to do it. She can leave and just disappear. She doesn't want to ruin his family, blah 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 blah. I mean, they still kept it under the rugs, try to contain it in their own way, not tell the wife. But the wife was like, "Oh, something is going on with this man," and Fiona just disappeared after this incident. She's not coming around as usual. One would think that the pregnancy was like the height of the craziest thing that could happen to these individuals, until something crazy, much more crazy, happened. I really don't want to spoil it for you. Like, that moment of them being stupid by deciding to take alcohol instead of just taking water, or just leave her in the sitting room and you go and sleep, or let her stay in the guest room or something. That moment of them making such silly and such interesting decision ruined the lives of all the individuals involved. I mean, all. And it wasn't something I saw coming, which I liked about the story.
Life at risk to please you. Besides, who told you I want the child in the first place? Big.
So, in plain English, what are you trying to say?
In pidgin, I know one die.
Fact that I didn't expect the twists and turns that happened. I mean, at the beginning, when I found out that, okay, Fiona wasn't related to them, I kind of sensed that something looks like that was going to happen. But I didn't expect all the things that were going to follow. That I didn't expect all the things that followed after the pregnancy. I liked the set. With Ruth Kadiri's movies, you get a nice set, nice house, pop of colors here and there, good costume, decent dressing and all that, which I got in this movie and I liked and appreciated. The performances were also good. There was a scene where Ruth Kadiri was in her daughter's room and she was crying and she was talking to herself, and she had this this monologue, and she was just crying and wailing like a mad woman. Like, I felt it. I even had to skip because I didn't want to cry too much. And in the comment section of the movie on YouTube, you will see people say they cried. So if you actually let yourself soak into the story and the performances, I think you will share a tear or two. So yeah, I love the performances. Even Scarlet Gomez, her facial expression, oh my gosh, she's such a fantastic actor. I think I really need to, now that I watch this movie, I'm very, very how will I put it, I'm tempted to go and see the series Wura, but I'm just thinking, where would I finish it? When? But if you think I should see it, let me know in the comments as well. Like I already said, I love the set and the pop of colors. And I also like, see, this was something I mentioned in my review of Jago Jago. If you've not seen Jago Jago, by the way, I think you should check it out. I have the review. It's just one of my my last two videos or so. You'll find it on my channel. I mentioned that I needed a backstory, and someone came at me in the comment that why do you always need the backstory? But yeah, I got that. I love that in this movie there was no need for them to do a flashback or a old scene to give us, reference to the past to help us better understand the present. In the dialogues they made reference to it and it made sense, very easy. Within 2-3 minutes they made reference to something very vital in the past that helps us understand what's going on in the present. For Scarlett, we understood that she didn't want to take the abortion, not only because she was scared or anything like that, but she made reference to what had happened to people in her life, in her family, and how it has killed them. So we understood why she's always in their home, she doesn't have a family, why she's scared. Reference, backstory helps a lot. And even with Scarlet, even with Ruth Kadiri's character, Christabel and Nate, they made reference to how, they've been trying for a baby. That's why they have just one kid. And even when, the other lady got pregnant, why it was such a hard pill for them to swallow, because this is something they would have wanted for themselves. Why did they have to be another woman when that was not even the husband's intention? Backstory helped us even connect with their current dilemma even more. If we didn't get all those backstory, I don't think I would have connected so much to what's going on right now, because I would just be like, it's another child. This someone is not just having another baby with somebody else. You get, like, I don't know if someone else understands what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's paramount, but I'm just saying for vital stories or vital scenes, or vital situations that happen in movies, I feel like it's important that we get when needed. And I get that it's not always needed, but it will be appreciated. It is always appreciated. I love how they displayed different range of emotions in this film, from the man, Fiona, Christabel, even the child actor did very well. She was so outspoken. She was so smiley, all bubbly. Her teeth were out when it needed to be out. She was serious when she needed to be serious as a child. So I feel everybody brought in their A game in this movie, and I enjoyed it. Surrogate is one you should see if you're a fan of Scarlett Gomez, if you're a fan of Ruth Kadiri, if you're a fan of Eddie Wilson, if you're just a lover of good story, direct story, emotional stories, it pulls at your heartstrings, then go check it out. It's currently on Ruth Kadiri's 247 channel on YouTube. Let me know what your thoughts are if you've seen the movie. If you're going to see right after this review, let me know as well. I'd love to see you in my next review. Movies that you think I should go watch on Ruth Kadiri's channel, let me know. Leave them in the comment section, or other movies or other TV shows you're currently listening. Let me know in the comment section as well. And I would love to read all your comments and thoughts. Until next time, when I see you and when you see me, make sure to remain happy because you owe it to yourself. Bye, guys.